Hey guys! I hope you're doing all right today. I'm back at school. Thought we'd get to see a little more of our calendar because that's kind of fun. So, yesterday was April 1st and it was Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So, if yesterday was Wednesday, what does that make today? TH, like Theo. Thursday. Yes. Which means if yesterday was Wednesday and today is Thursday, then that means tomorrow is Friday. Yay. That's awesome. So what do we usually do on Thursdays? I'm going to bring it over here. Did you say PE? That's right. You do PE. That's right. All right. So our new month is April. Let's spell it together. A P R I L. That's right, April. So yesterday was April 1st, which means that today is April 2nd, which means there's a number what? 2 behind it. Okay, so we're going to see what our pattern is. We have an umbrella. So guess what today's picture is? If you think it's another umbrella, put your hand over your head. If you think it's raindrops, remember yesterday I said it has to do with rain, then put your hands on your legs. If you think it's clouds, put your hands on your shoulders. Okay, got to decide. Head, legs, shoulders. Ready? It is a umbrella. Another umbrella. I hope the whole month isn't umbrellas. So we're going to put that under Thursday. April 2nd, Thursday. Okay, so I have another Dr. Seuss book to read you, and then I'll go over your work for today. Okay? So let me grab that book. Okay, I found my Dr. Seuss hat. Oh, we forgot to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, hurry up. Everybody up. Take your right hand. Place it over your heart since you know where your right hand is now. Everybody up? Are you still? Face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. Okay, everybody sit down. Crisscross applesauce. Hands in your lap, all still and quiet. Are you ready? There's a wocket in my pocket. A wocket in my pocket. What in the world? Dr. Seuss comes up with the most fabulous rhyming words, doesn't he? Wocket in my pocket. Do you have this book at home? Maybe if you have this book at home and you know where it is, you should pause the video, go get it, and read it with me. That'd be cool. Or if you're not at home and you're watching the video and you know where your book is, watch the video again. You can watch the videos as much as you want. Okay. By Dr. Seuss. Did you ever have the feeling there's a wasket in your basket? That is a wasket. Or a neuro in your bureau? Or a was-it in your closet? Dr. Seuss and his silly animals. Sometimes I feel quite curtain certain, there's a jerton in the curtain. I guess that's jerton feet. Sometimes I have the feeling there's a zlock behind the clock. Silly rhyming words. And that zelf up on the shelf, I have talked to him myself. That's the kind of house I live in. There's a nink in the sink and a zamp in the lamp. And they're rather nice, I think. Good, I'm glad they're nice. Some of them are very friendly, like the yacht in the pot. But that yottle in the bottle, some are friendly and some are not. I like the zabel on the table and the gare under the chair. Do you remember that Miss McMurtry made one of those? I bet it's still up in her room. We'll have to ask her. But that bofa on the sofa, well, I wish he wasn't there. And those nubbards in the cupboards, they're good fun to have about. But that noothbrush on my toothbrush, him, I could do without. The only one I'm really scared of is that rug under the rug. Look, it's hiding under the rug. And that chimney up the chimney, I don't like him, not at all. We didn't even see him. And it makes me sort of nervous when the Zal scoots down the hall. But the yeps on the steps, they're great fun to have around. And there's so many, many other friends that I have found. Look, the yeps have flowers. That's pretty. Like the teller and the neller and the geller and the deller and the beller and the weller and the zeller in the cellar. See, the cellar is when you go down. It's kind of like a basement. And the geeling on the ceiling, and the zower in my shower. Oh my goodness, he has a lot of animals in his house. And the Zillow on my pillow. I don't care if you believe it. That's the kind of house I live in, and I hope we never leave it. Do you believe him that he has all those things in his house? Why not, right? So there's a Walk-It in my pocket by Dr. Seuss. All right, let's go over what you guys are going to do today. Always we have handwriting, right? What letter are we practicing this week? This way, that way, this way. Are you saying that every time you write it? That helps you remember which way you go, okay? S's are tricky. It takes lots of practice. And remember, that's what you're doing. You're practicing, okay? Don't stress. Practice. It's okay if you mess up, right? Yep. Okay, so there's your S's. So you're going to write big S's, trace them, and then you write big S's. And then you trace little S's, and then you write little S's. And then you trace them, and you can either do more S's down here on this last line, or you could write your first name and last name. Are you practicing? All right. All right, now yesterday you had a sheet that was something like this, but these sheets have the alphabet again. See that? But this time you're going to cut out the lowercase letters, and you're going to place them on here. And you can glue them on if you want to, or you can not. You don't have to glue them on and just save them for another day to practice, okay? Because we're going to practice a lot with all this extra stuff next week too. So you do not have to glue it on. You can just cut them out and find little a goes with big A. Okay? Practice, practice, practice. All right. The next thing that you are going to do is your S sheet. Okay. So, on this, I would like for you to cut out all the pictures. See the dark lines? And I'd like for you to glue the pictures that have S sound in the beginning on another sheet of paper, okay? It can be a colored paper, white paper, whatever you want to do, and then color those pictures. So we have snowman, broccoli, seal, whale, sandcastle, yes, sandcastle, 6, strawberry, kangaroo, snail, sled, pear, no, and a snake. Yeah. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of them. You'll cut out and then you can color if you want to. Okay. Now, tomorrow is going to be our very last day of Dr. Seuss stories that we're going to do. And we are going to read, I'll give you a hint what we're going to read. Who wore a hat like this one? The cat, right? So we're going to read The Cat in the Hat tomorrow one more time, just because it's a great way to say goodbye to Dr. Seuss. But this sheet says, the cat needs a new hat. So the cat is tired of wearing a red and white hat. So I need for you to color a hat, however you want to color it. I cannot wait to see what you do with how you decorate your hat. Okay? All right. Be good. I will see you tomorrow.